You are looking live at 7,000 Tomiyasu Lane. Anybody guess what this is? This was going to be, according to reports, Michael Jackson's Las Vegas home that he was going to call Wonderland. Kind of standing out here. I'm not supposed to be here, obviously, as always, but security will probably get chased. But I'll just give you a little peek before we run. I think you can see the house back there. Security guard kind of watching me, but here it is. 7,000 Tomiyasu Lane. I'm going to walk around here as we talk. Security's over there. You can't really see much of the house. It's pretty much, it's kind of reminds me a little of the Carrollwood house. I mean, the walls aren't as high, but this was it here. 9.6 acre compound. The main estate had 4 suites, 9 baths, guest villa, 3 baths, 3 bedroom, grotto villa, staff quarters, trainer's apartment, equestrian area with 10 stalls, dog villa, pool, spa, waterfall, slide, car wash, 20-car showroom, private gas station, indoor shooting range, private theater, beauty salon, trophy room, greenhouse, driving range, car museum, tennis courts. They said he was shown 15 properties by the realtor, and this is the one that he loved. The minute they went through the gates and he stepped out of the car, he said it was the only one that he would be able to walk around without having a mask, without having an umbrella for the sun. It's got a bunch of trees on the inside here, as you can see. And he actually wanted to move in, but his finances weren't in order at the time, so he wanted to lease the property, and the owner said no. The owner was a casino mogul, the Prim family. They were, pretty famous in Las Vegas. The house was, they started in 1991, and it was completed in 1994. And Michael told the realtor that after the This Is It shows that he was going to plan on moving back here, wanted to have a Las Vegas residency, wanted to have a show on the Strip, wanted to provide stability for his kids and school, and he just fell in love with it. And right when he went through the gates, he said, this is going to be Wonderland. This is the entrance to the guest house. I mean, to the guest areas. I don't know if the camera's going to show you guys. You can kind of see back there. I mean, but it is a huge property. It still keeps going. This is all it here. And this is a very secluded, it's not a guard-gated area. Wayne Newton had a place, if you're looking here a little to the left, you go to the end of the street and you make a left. That's where Wayne Newton had his ranch with the Arabian horses and all that stuff. So, I go to all these houses and it's, it's just sad. I mean, when you think what could have been, that he was standing right here. This was going to be the next Neverland. He was going to call it Wonderland. But just kind of walking along, it's kind of hard to describe. You kind of have to, for those that have been to the Carolwood house is the saddest. I'm gonna be there in a couple weeks, you know, because that's where it kind of ended. These houses, like you know that he was happy here, so you know you kind of feel happy. This is still it here. I mean, this is still part of it. I don't know if you could see through there. It's kind of, you can see the, looks like the equestrian area. More security everywhere, and but I mean, we keep going. It's still, it's a lot of trees, a lot of shade. The realtor said, you know, he liked that part of it, that he wouldn't have to, you know, because of his skin disease and everything, you wouldn't have to wear the mask. And you know, it's just funny now wearing a mask, but yeah, this is what was going to be Wonderland, everybody. I wish there was there's really no way to even like climb on a fence to get a look, but it's, you know, here's some other, you know, there's some other houses. It's just a regular street, you know. It's a private street. I mean, kind of like Carolwood, I guess. Kind of like Neverland, actually. It's not, you know, it's not guard gated. Thriller Villa 2 really isn't guard gated. But it's this is the end of the property right here. And then the next house starts, but it's a solid wall. So even if these would have been his neighbors, you can, you know, this is just one house. I mean, there's cameras everywhere. So I'm gonna make a little U-turn here. Hopefully my car won't get pulled over. That car wasn't there before, so I'm gonna walk on the other side of the street here just in case. If you had a drone, oh, I know, German in Venice, yeah. Wait till he comes out here. We'll really get in trouble, but it'll be fun. So let's see, on this day in Michael Jackson history, couple sad things too. 1984, Michael's hair caught on fire while filming the Pepsi commercial. We all know what happened. Went to the burn center in California. Suffered second-degree burns on his scalp, and over at the Brotman Burn Center, which he made a large donation to, and was involved with the burn center after that, and the victims and everything. In 1990, he attended the unveiling of a painting of himself titled "The Book," made by an Australian artist, Brett Livingston Strong, at the Beverly Hills Hilton. They said it was the only portrait that Michael ever personally sat for. It was a 40 by 50 portrait, sold for the guy paid $10,000. No, hold on, I'm reading my notes wrong. It was sold for $2.1 million. It was the most expensive portrait ever of a living person. So this is, not sure who that car is, so I don't want to, I'm going to go back on the other side when I come back, but 20 years ago today, this is a sad one. Benjamin Hermansen was stabbed to death in Norway by people from the neo-Nazi group, the Boot Boys. And throughout the country, tens of thousands of people marched in protest. Omar Badi, who was a friend of Michael's, was a friend of the boys too. So the attack was, you know, racial motivated. And on Michael's Invincible album, Michael wrote this: "This album is dedicated to Benjamin Benny Hermanson. May we continue not to judge man by the color of his skin, but the content of his character. Benjamin, we love you. May you rest in peace. That was Michael's dedication to him. Let me see who this car is. I'll go back once more and let you guys see it if we can. Oh, I just went by my car. Hold on. I always feel like somebody's watching me when I do these things. Okay, the car didn't get towed, so that's a good thing. All right, we could continue a little more here. I wanted to play. We're not supposed to play music. We're going to be posting these on. We're going to be posting these on YouTube afterwards. But one of our friends, part of our group, Crystal Lee, is going to be going in for surgery tonight, and she said she's going to be wearing a Michael Jackson shirt. He's just kind of sitting there, so. He's going to be wearing a Michael Jackson shirt, so we're thinking of you, Crystal, and this is one of her favorite songs.
Shifting shadows, songbird sings, and if these words could keep you happy, I'd do anything. And if you feel alone, I'll be your shoulder, with the tender touch you know so well. Somebody once said it's the soul that matters. Baby, who can really tell when two hearts belong so well? And maybe the walls will tumble, and the sun may refuse to shine. When I say I love you, baby, you gotta know that's for time. Baby, you gotta know that's for time. Oh, memories, quiet days, your soul's embrace, so silently. I really do. You have to know that I love you so much. Really. From the bottom of my heart.
That's for you, Crystal. We're thinking of you. It's Michael's song For All Time. It's one of her favorites. And hopefully she'll update us tomorrow. And we wish her all the best, of course. I'll try to take one more walk around here. I didn't get a notice, so we might have got away with it. We're trying to post these on YouTube every day after we're done on Happy Michael Jackson Day. So we're thinking about making the videos a little shorter, like logging off, and then I'll log back on. And if we do music and stuff, other than, you know, today for Crystal, but then it'll count as, you know, if you guys watch them, it'll count as hours watched. We're 848 subscribers, I believe. So we need 152, and then we can start doing some fun things. Couple announcements. Well, you don't want to see me anyway. For those that donated yesterday to the GoFundMe page, we have Kimberly St. Clair and Jennifer Forbes, Forbes. That looks like a security guy coming out of there. So we'll make our little U-turn here. Oh, this is so much fun. So we thank those people. We got about 2 weeks. 2 weeks from Sunday, I'm going to be out there, Forest Lawn, for our Valentine's Day. Going to be out there the 12th, 13th, and 14th. If you want to participate, get a red rose to Michael, your name on a card, and we're going to have a poster. Somebody could post the link on the GoFundMe page. All the monies go, we're flying airplanes with banners on August 29th for Michael Jackson Day. Got enough for our first plane. We're working on our second plane. Got about 5-6 months left before we have to, you know, finalize everything with the airlines and stuff. For those that were checking in their countries, I thank you. A couple people messaged Geraldo on Twitter, so we thank you for that. We're trying to get Geraldo somehow involved with us. He, you know, he always spoke highly of Michael. He did nice interviews and everything, so that's there. What else was going on today? Hi, Eva, Clemens. Got some new people watching. I'm kind of surrounded by like security guards out here, so we don't want to. We want to be able to come back. So it'd be nice if the gates were open. You know, I keep thinking it's so hard to time it when somebody, you know, when somebody's coming. But it's 7,000 Tomiyasu Lane, T-O. You can see right there. And the cross street here is Maule, M-A-U-L-E. And this was, you know, what could have been. I mean, you can see all the trees in the background. That's all part of this property here. All part of this property. They said they showed him 15 other properties. The minute he saw this, he says, "This is going to be Wonderland." So, you know, what could have been, right? What could have been. What else? That's about. Oh, I put a thing on. I could go on camera for this here. I'm kind of walking. Who's got to wonder who's walking behind me here? I put up a thing on our Facebook group page, Happy Michael Jackson Day. See how many countries we can get. If you see a country not on the page, just go ahead and write your name in the country. We'll see if we can get 100 countries for June 25th. We'll get something really big planned. There's that same garbage truck again. Yeah, we'll wait for him. Or you can register on the YouTube channel, Happy Michael Jackson Day. Just put the name of the country. Oh, wait a second. Just put the name of your country in case something happens on Facebook. Excuse me. We'll have a, you know, backup way to get you. Here's a car. They haven't towed it. I can. Let me see. As we're heading out, I could kind of show you Wayne Newton's old place. It's funny, he would have been neighbors with Michael. They used to call Wayne Newton Mr. Vegas. That would be, you know, that'd have been until Michael came to Vegas. There'd have been a new Mr. Vegas, I can promise you that. But it's cold. It's in the 30s here today. They had snow yesterday. Once again, this is you can kind of see through there a little. This was going to be Wonderland. Just makes it sadder, but so we saw the Thriller Villa house, we saw the house on Monte Cristo Way. This is Wonderland. There's one other place that he stayed, but it's in a gated community. If somehow in my travels, in my work, if I'm ever called inside there, I'll have the camera with me. That would actually be the only way that we'd be able to, to get in. But this is kind of old school. This is old Las Vegas kind of here. This is, we're back in the day where it's zoned for horses. You're allowed to have horses, obviously. It's a ranch. And yeah, Samantha, I don't watch any of those things. I don't know if they change anybody's mind. But we did confirm, by the way, that the flower store is owned by Miko Brando. So it looks like we're going to be getting our flowers from there. And of course, it'd be great, to have Miko on board some way, somehow. But just knowing that, we're getting the flowers from there is kind of keep it in the family. He was Michael's right-hand man, from the Pepsi commercial. It was Miko. He was the first one on scene. I used to come by all the time and just watch the horses in the yard. See how how beautiful it is here. We recently moved out of here. I think within the past year. This is still in here. Kind of see there was a sign. Safest thing. You can kind of see the horses there on the murals. This is all in here still. Back entrance. There's the entrance to the stables. And where this road ends, Tamiyasu Lane, and Michael's house is right here. So there would have been like two houses in between him and Wayne Newton. This is the back end. This is the back of Wayne Newton's property right here. that guy go. Okay. So when you see that intersection right here, this is the intersection. Molly and Tomiyasu. And this is it here, the corner lot. Very windy, yeah, sorry. Weather conditions have taken over. That's the front entrance again. I'm just in the middle of traffic, so it's kind of hard to come, but it goes till right about. That's the next house right there. So that's it. Not much else out here but the Welcome to Las Vegas sign down on the strip. I'm heading there for a little lunch. And Mirage is closed today and tomorrow. We'll be back on Thursday. Getting ready for Maverick's birthday. Maverick the Moonwalking Dolphin is February 28th. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something fun for his birthday there. And other than that, happy Michael Jackson Day on the YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, we're almost to 850. We're at 848 last I checked. Once again, our thoughts are with Crystal Lee today. She's in Belgium, so it's Tuesday night. It's her Wednesday morning. So I think in about 7-8 hours. I'm not sure exactly what time the surgery was, but I told her I would mention her today. She watches all the time, her and her daughter, and shout out to her. Other than that, we'll see us tomorrow. Got a bunch of stuff tomorrow. I'm going to try to post this in a little while on YouTube if you guys want to watch it. I don't know see if the music got muted out. I don't think so, but I tried to play the a cappella versions, so we've had a little more luck with that. The name of the song is For All Time. Michael Jackson. For me, once again, the a cappella version I enjoy better. I mean, it's just his magical voice, and the words are pretty. The words are pretty strong. And she said she was going to wear a Michael Jackson t-shirt as she went in for the surgery. So, you play Michael's music everywhere. Happy, sad, it's there's a song for everybody. Everybody has their favorite song. Thanks to you. That was nice. I know a lot of people send her wishes and stuff, and that's important. I mean, we do this for fun, but unfortunately we come up with real life situations once in a while. So we'll probably have a Zoom call this week. We're working on what the itinerary is going to be, so I'll keep you posted as we get later on in the week. Do you guys have anything? Somebody mentioned they wanted me to go to the Wynn. We were in there a few weeks back. Another place I got kicked out. There's so few people in there, and there's so much security that I just kind of stand out. Even if I wasn't wearing one of Michael's outfits, there's just so few people that if you're walking around with a camera, they kind of get you. So let's wait for a while. Maybe on a weekend, or maybe when there's more people in there, I could kind of blend in. Michael actually had a meeting there on this day. I think it was 2007 with Steve Lynn and Kenny Ortega, probably discussing. It all kind of ties into the house here. Everything was tied in. The residency, the Vegas residency. Go to the This Is It concert. His finances were going to be well in order after that, and then he was gonna settle in here to Wonderland and have a stable home for his kids. What could have been. It just, it just makes it sadder. Someone was asking about the Walk of Fame, if we were ever there. I'm going to be out there live, either the Friday either Friday the 12th or Saturday the 13th. I'm trying to coordinate some things with Forest Lawn about some things I want to do for June 25th and August 29th. So it's going to kind of be a busy. It's going to be busy days. We're definitely going to the Off the Wall location and the Thriller location, and probably the Beat It location. We're working on some stuff for Easter. If you guys have any ideas, things you want to do, things you want to see, just let me know. One of the viewers, one of our members of the group was gonna try to get in contact with the owner, or she knew the owner, or knew someone who knew the new owner, about seeing, what's going on there, and maybe, I'd love to have an Easter egg hunt on Neverland Ranch, just to throw it out there. I mean, it might have to be on the outside, but boy, it'd be amazing. Michael had one there, and he had a fun time and everything. So, all right, it's about it for today, everybody. Thanks for watching. As they say in Neverland, goodbye for now.